Hey, welcome back, 8th grade. All right, so we are continuing with inequalities. Now we're going to solve them. So we're going to start with one-step equations where we're adding or subtracting. You're probably like, Mrs. Cartwright, this doesn't seem that hard. You're right. That's why we're going to do this one. Basically an assignment with both adding and subtracting and multiplying and dividing. They just split it out in the book. So moving on. So we have a first example. I'm going to rewrite this so that we can see and it's not lost in the words. X minus 15 is greater than negative 12. So I want to know what minus 15 will have us still greater than negative 12. So I just need to know what number do we have to be bigger than so that this whole side over here is bigger than negative 12. So I'm going to add 15 to both sides. Add 15, add 15. And when I add 15, I am left with x is greater than, I'm going to keep the symbol that it is, and then we've got negative 12 plus 15, which is 3. So as long as I have anything greater than 3, right, so I could choose like 5. 5 minus 15, is that greater than negative 12? Well, that gives us a negative 10, which is indeed greater than negative 12, because the bigger the number, the bigger the negative, the smaller it actually is. So that is a yes. Now, it does say to graph the solution. So, on a number line of our creating, I'm going to, what do I got? Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. Make yourself a number line. I am greater than, so that's an open circle at the 3. And greater than would be numbers to the right. And so that is my graph. All right. Same thing as chapter 2. It's just now we have an inequality. That's it. Now we may be asked to graph after. Actually, I would prefer to see your graphs in your work. So when you get to 3.2, 3.3, I want to see those graphs in your work. No slacking off. All right. So here we have t plus 6 is greater than negative 4. So again, I'm just needing to get the t by itself, so I need to zero this out. Since this is a positive 6, I'm going to subtract 6 to make this 0. Remember, our goal is to zero it out, not just look at what's happening between the variable and the constant, or the constant and the variable, and do the opposite. I've got to do whatever will zero out that number. So here I have t is greater than. These are the same sign, so we're going to add 4 plus 6 is 10 and keep the sign. All right, from here, again, I've got to graph that solution. But before I graph that solution, I'm going to double check. So if I choose something greater than negative 10, anything greater than negative 10, so that's actually a negative that is like smaller when we look at it than 10. So if I did say negative 5, negative 5 plus 6, I want to make sure that's greater than negative 4. So negative 5 plus 6 would give us 1, which is indeed greater than negative 4. Cha-ching. Okay, I could do negative 9. Negative 9 plus 6, is that greater than negative 4? And negative 9 plus 6 is negative 3, which is greater than negative 4. So we're good. So that's just if you're like, I'm not sure if that's correct. That's how we check. We're just checking to see if what we have statement-wise is going to be true. All right, now I'm going to graph. So I'm going to now count by 2's. Negative 10, negative 8, negative 6. All right. And greater than, not equal to. So I'm going to go to the negative 10. I'm going to put an open circle. And I am going to draw my line to the right because those are the numbers greater than. And that's it. Ta-da! You would think that this is harder, but it's not. All right, last one. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Cartwright, it's a word problem. And heaven forbid you ask us word problems. Nope, we know what we're doing. We're going to go directly to the question. So that's, what are the possible sizes of home video collections you can save? So HV for home video, what sizes, right? Go back and what do we know? Capacity, so that means the ability, it can hold at least 120, but no more than 120, right? Or at most 120. I said that wrong. So capacity, right? Cap. But this one, this is not like, is this a lie, right? This is cap as in the most you can have. The cap amount. Right, so the amount that we are allowed is 120 gigabytes. So we have to be less than or equal to that 120. We can't be more than 120 because it's not going to fit. We already are using, right? You've already used 85. So using 85 gigs. So I know that my home videos, right, plus what I've used has to be less than or equal to the capacity. Right, that's how I'm setting it up. So I don't know home videos. I'm just going to call that V for video. Plus, the 85 I've already used has to be less than or equal to the 120 gigs that we can put on. So from here, I'm just going to subtract 85 from both sides, because what I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. Even though this is an inequality, I've got to do it equally. So I should have V is less than 35 gigabytes. So any home video that is 35 gigabytes or less can be saved on our hard drive. That's it. And if it helps to write it out as words to get it to where you understand how to set up the equation, go for it. Give yourself words. The fact that it had to be your home video plus the used is less than or equal to your capacity. All right. That is it for 3.2. In the next video, we'll talk about multiplying and dividing, and that does have a special case because of the inequalities. So I'll see you there later, 8th grade.